Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what today is. It's Friday, and it is Friday Night Fights live here on down at the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your weather franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined once again by the mixologist, professional wrestler, Mr. Chemical Julian, and that dude down there with that Cody shirt, the man himself, Shane. And look, let's start it off with Cody Rhodes.
Where's Cody? Where is Cody?
We ain't had no Cody Rhodes news in a long time.
No, we didn't. Until today.
Is Cody and IKEA with Veer?
I mean,
probably.
Shit. According to Sportskeeda and according to PWI Insider
and Sean
Cody Rhodes, Sean Ross Sapp has not confirmed it yet. Cody Rhodes has officially signed.
That's saying a lot, man. Hey, Sean Ross Sapp is pretty reliable, and he is not confirmed.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey, if Sean Ross Sapp doesn't say that Cody Rhodes signed his contract, I ain't gonna believe it. Know. Even if John Laurinaitis came on this podcast right now and was like, yes, we signed Cody Rhodes, I'd be like, you're a fucking liar. Sean Ross Sapp didn't say so.
Facebook user.
So I'm just saying, I'm not downing PWI. I'm not doubting Sportskeeda.
PWI is.
What I am saying is this: if Cody Rhodes doesn't come on fucking YouTube and post a video on Snapchat or Twitter on whatever thing he's on, like right now he's trending on Twitter. There's 12,003 tweets about Cody Rhodes and the WWE. So Sportskeeda reports former AEW star Cody Rhodes has reportedly signed a new contract with the WWE. It's breaking news. Sean Ross Sapp says Mike Johnson has reported that Cody has signed with the WWE. He is working to confirm that, but will definitely have an update on FightfulSelect.com. The master scooper himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Cassidy Haynes, did not say that Cody Rhodes signed a contract with the WWE. So as far as I'm concerned, Cody is still a free agent.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is WrestleMania season, and Cody Rhodes is in the wind. We don't know where he is. We have no confirmation. But I'll tell you what, if he shows up in Dallas, they're going to be hanging from the rafters. They're going to blow the roof off the place.
Wait, hold on.
It's going to be crazy.
You shouldn't say hanging in Dallas. Just saying.
Dangling from the rafters?
Sure. Okay. If that's the way you want to put it, yeah.
Sure. Okay. How about that?
How about that?
I mean, you catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
So I mean, there's like I said, it's trending on Twitter right now. Like everyone, their mom's talking about it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, everyone, their mom's talking about it, dude.
Even grandma's.
He's almost stealing MVP's old gimmick.
And here's the thing: Wrestle Purists posted 3 hours ago, which is another wrestling website that says that Cody inked his deal 10 to 14 days ago.
Yeah.
From PWI Insider. I call bullshit.
BS?
Because I've been following Cody on Twitter, and Cody.
You know what? It's not even 9 o'clock yet. We're already swearing.
Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, wait a second.
What we got? Breaking news. You gotta say it. Say it first.
Fightful.com.
Say breaking news.
Breaking news.
I'm not gonna say that just yet. But Fightful.com has stated, and it says here, let me go back to make sure that I'm not tripping, because I don't want to say something that's not true on the podcast. Fightful.com reports Cody signed with the WWE.
You can only report what you're reading.
Hey, I don't write the news. I just report it, ladies and gentlemen. It's official. As of 2 hours ago, Fightful Select, Fightful.com says Cody Rhodes has signed with the WWE. And it looks like that whole
sports, damn it.
It looks like that Cody Rhodes versus the visionary Seth Rollins is gonna happen.
The King of Trip.
Okay, so here it is. According to a report from Mike Johnson from PWI Insider, multiple sources within the company have confirmed to him that Rhodes has signed a new contract with the WWE 10 to 14 days ago. He continues to say that the current plan is for former AEW man to debut at WrestleMania weekend, with the early speculation being that he will be reporting to Monday Night Raw. February 15, 2022, AEW announced that Cody and Brandy would be moving from the company. Both have been part of AEW since its inception. Cody serving as one of the 4 executive vice presidents. Brandy acting as the chief brand officer, along with her on-screen role as talent. Rhodes was a staple in the WWE programming from July 2007 to May 2016. He's worked for Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, New Japan, countless independent promotions. During his run, he's held the Ring of Honor World Championship. During a recent media call, AEW president Tony Khan explained that he wanted to keep Cody Rhodes beyond the optional years, including his original contract. Unfortunately, they were not able to reach an agreement. Fightful has reached out for confirmation and will report back with any news. But as of right now, it looks like Cody will be in fucking Dallas.
Wow.
So here's the question for you.
Mhm.
What kind of contract could Vince McMahon have offered Cody Rhodes that ATM Tony could not have?
So here's my thing. Like I said, when we started talking about this weeks ago, the only way I can see Cody going back to WWE, I mean, because Tony Khan's like, yo, I just bought fucking Ring of Honor. I got cheese. I'm one of the richest men in the world.
Exactly.
So in my opinion, Tony could have been like, yo, take this. You know what? Here's the black card. There you go. Spend what you want. Tony Khan could have did that. What I see here is Cody probably was like, yo, I will go to the WWE. Vince, I will sign with you. I will sign with you for however long you need me, but I want all the intellectual properties of everything my fucking dad created.
No.
I can see Cody doing that. Because why would Cody go to court to get all of these things, get all of these names, and all of this stuff? Like he literally went to court to get his name back from Vince. Why would you do that when you're just going to go right back there?
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so here's a question. This is a question I do not know the answer to. Is WWE currently using the property Great American Bash?
Yes. Well, no.
Not Great American Bash.
They used a Great American Bash NXT show a while back because they did War Games at that Great American Bash.
Yeah.
So Great American Bash, Bunkhouse Stampede,
War Games,
Starcade,
Blood and Guts.
All of these properties that were created by his father.
Mm-hmm.
If he were to ask for the intellectual property or ownership of these ownership of this intellectual property,
mm-hmm.
it would have to be from this point going forward, because due to streaming rights, they would otherwise have to pay him out every time someone went, click, I want to watch War Games. Click, I want to watch War Games. Click, I want to watch Great American Bash. Click, I want to watch WCW Starcade. Click, I want to watch WCW, like every time you're on Peacock, Cody be getting a nickel, a dime, a dollar, or whatever.
Yeah.
So if
every dollar counts.
If he were to get the intellectual property, it would have to be something worked out where, well, we're not going to use it anymore, so you can use it from now on, but we're going to retain the rights from now going back.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. I get what you're saying there. I totally 1,000% get what you're saying.
Because, I mean, that would be like perpetual income, and
yeah.
I don't think Vince is going to be like, hey, dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, you got to also think about it like this, dude. Look, Cody is like, I mean, Vince is like, yo, we just took one of their EVPs. We literally just stole the guy who created a company just to fuck with me.
Nah.
That right there's a big get.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
So this is why we all know Vince McMahon is a very vindictive motherfucker.
Yes, he is.
I mean, look what he did to Hogan. Look what he did to all these people for years before he allowed them back. Think about this, okay? If Cody signed this contract 14 days ago, that's 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago. Why didn't he show up in Jacksonville on Monday?
No.
Because if Vince would have signed him 2 weeks ago, Vince would have been like, let's parade this motherfucker out. Everyone watched Monday Night Raw.
You want to
that Cody was
no, you've got to incorporate it into the storyline. It's got to make sense.
There was a perfect way to make it make sense. You had Seth Rollins like, I got no opponent at WrestleMania. That would have been perfect for Cody to come out.
Let Seth win, lose, let him go the ups and downs, and then finally the big reveal. You know, WWE is all about the big reveal.
Yes, they
And
are.
that's what WrestleMania is about.
They're all about moments. I get it.
You know, they're all about the big reveal. So, you know, that's what Vince is waiting on. Vince is has Vince been vindictive in the past? Absolutely.
Yes,
especially if you left and you were trying to take away from him. Nacho Man, Huckster, all that. Fake Diesel, fake
Scheme
Razor.
Gene, yep.
Scheme Gene. Even to the point where Bruce Pritchard was like, and it's funny because he goes, we owned Diesel and Razor Ramon.
Yes, they did.
So that wasn't fake Diesel and Razor. That was the new Diesel and Razor Ramon. Like, we owned the intellectual property, so that was Diesel and Razor Ramon. And you're like, nah, dude, that was fake Diesel, fake Razor. Nope. We own the intellectual property.
Yep.
And so, was it vindictive? Yeah. Was it an insult to the intelligence of the fans? Absolutely.
Man, we talk about that every week.
Yeah, was it ridiculous? Yeah. But however, in recent history, if you left the company and you made a bigger name for yourself, like Drew McIntyre, and you went around the world and you drew a lot of money and you made a name for yourself, Vince was like,
I mean,
I'm like, let's bring this dude back.
Give him another chance.
I mean, unfortunately, NXT was one of the places, and I don't mean 2.0, but NXT was one of the places where you could take a guy like Bobby Roode and you could bring him in and he would come in and he was a blue chipper. He was a main eventer, and right from the get-go, you know, he came in the front door and he was, you know, in the main event scene. Now, when he came to Raw, you know, not so much. SmackDown, not so much. And that's simply because he wasn't a Vince McMahon creation. But for a lot of guys who have left and come back, he's been a little bit more forgiving, especially if they proved they could draw.
Well, okay. So I hear what you're saying. And I'm totally 1,000% on board with you with that analogy. But we all know Vince McMahon. We all know that Vince thinks that all the fans are stupid.
He does.
We also know that Vince is a very vindictive person, and if Vince wants to take a pot shot at you, he will. And what a way to take a pot shot at AEW by parading their fucking golden boy, the man who was the face of AEW for so long, the guy who, when they made the announcement, it was Cody. When the whole pandemic thing started and they needed to make an announcement, it was Cody.
Okay, but why was it Cody?
Because the way that the AEW wanted it to be.
Because of the legacy of Dusty Rhodes, and because Cody was this big WWE guy. Cody had left WWE because, you made me Stardust. You weren't doing nothing with me. I'm going to go prove myself that I'm bigger than this. And I'm going to go make I'm going to go make my fortunes elsewhere. And so AEW was like, hey, we got the perfect thing for you. What I've been saying all this time is Cody Rhodes has no reason to sign with WWE. He's not looking for a job. He's not starving. He's not begging.
He's got fucking money. He's doing all this TV stuff. You know, he's a television star.
I don't mean he's not starving like he's like needs money, but the dude is not begging for a job. He's not calling friends saying, hey, can you book me? People are calling him saying, dude, will you be on my show?
Come over. You're a big draw, man.
Yeah. So for him to go to WWE, he was like, you want me to do what? Nah, you got to do better than that. Click.
Can I add the
money? What do you got this time, Vince? Nah, I'm going to do better than that. Click.
You know what's really funny? They just came out with these new fucking Cody Rhodes action figures in AEW.
Yeah, that's always going to happen with everybody.
Like literally, like yeah. But there was a report the other day. I think it was I think it may have been Shamrock Sapp, or it might have been Luke. It might have been Luke Owen from Wrestle Talk. The day. Oh no, it was Lori. It was Lori Blake from Wrestle Talk. He said that the AEW created a alumni page and moved Brandy and Cody to the alumni page.
Oh,
but they also have these Cody and Brandy T-shirts that are made to order that they're selling on the alumni page on AEWshop.com. So, I mean, can they still sell these shirts? Like, if I want to fucking go on AEWshop.com right now and buy a Cody shirt, can I get a Cody shirt made to order for me right now? Like,
probably.
Wouldn't that be against Vince's intellectual property now? Because now, if Vince signed Cody, he owns Cody again.
No, I bet you he doesn't.
No.
I bet you Cody Rhodes owns Cody Rhodes.
And his theme song.
I mean, I don't know about that. That's one thing WWE is notorious for doing, not giving you freedom. They're notorious for not giving you freedom to do you.
Once again, you're offering me what, Vince? Nah, you could do better than that. Click.
I mean, Vince really can.
So you're telling me. So hold on. Let's get this straight. So you're telling me that not only is Cody God level now, he's Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar level. He's Rock level. He's Cena level.
Yes.
He's where he can walk in and do what he wants, and he can leave whenever he feels like it.
Pretty much.
I don't think Vince will sign another contract like that with anybody. So one thing I know about Vince McMahon is that the company is supposed to be bigger than the person, and that's why The Rock and Vince had such heat when The Rock left to go do the very first Scorpion King movie.
Scorpion King.
That's why The Rock left, because Vince McMahon was like, no man is bigger than the WWE.
Okay, so that doesn't mean that Cody's bigger than WWE. What it means is that Cody's in control of his narrative. No, I'm just kidding.
We can't talk about that shit. We'll get canceled.
I mean, it just means that Cody is like, hey, look, there's a certain part of my intellectual property that I want to control. Like I already had it. I had it before I got here. I want to maintain it. And Vince, I need to maintain blank. Like I don't. Cody may say, I don't need to sell my shirts. Like you could, like if you want to call me, like all my American Nightmare shit, I'm gonna keep on selling that on ProWrestlingTees.com. But if you want to start selling Stardust shit again, if you want to start selling Cody,
just Cody.
If you want to start selling Cody Rhodes, if you want to start selling Cody Runnels, whatever he decides to call him, if you want to sell that shit, knock yourself out.
Go right ahead.
But like American Nightmare, Nightmare Factory,
mine,
Cody and Brandy, blah blah blah. That's all mine. It's gonna be on.
You can't touch it. There's no way you're gonna touch it.
That's all mine. And
the theme song, that's mine too.
Yeah. I'm
okay, so I'll tell you this right here before we go on to like the SmackDown review. That might work. I will let you know when I'm ready. Sorry, I'm reading something. Look, if Cody Rhodes got a contract like that, Roman Reigns is going to quit. Okay, because basically he's on that Roman Brock Lesnar level. Because Brock's the guy that can be like, "Yo, I ain't gonna be here for like 5 months, but I'm gonna hold the WWE Championship."
I kind of,
and if he does show up,
hey, you know what though? But Roman has no reason to quit because I will tell you now. Roman has an easy schedule. He's probably got the plane. Dude's got the title. He's getting a shitload of money.
A buttload of money.
I mean, Roman's got nothing to worry about.
You can easily retire and just live a happy.
When he was sick, WWE took care of him.
Yes, it did.
When he was out for X amount of time, WWE took care of him. He's been champ for how long? I mean, how many times has he defended? He's been champ for 864 days. I mean, he's got a sweet deal. CM Punk had that same sweet deal when he was champion.
The only difference is CM Punk was treated like a mid-card guy.
Yeah.
The Universal Championship. Hold on. Let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. If you are the WWE champion,
WWE champion,
you should be the main event of WrestleMania.
every
I don't
year.
give a fuck if the Undertaker versus God was a match. That should not eclipse your WWE champion.
Tilly's about to have
I'm just being honest.
Dude, come on.
The world champion should always be the main event. That's the top title. That's the top belt.
It really is the
championship
top
in the
title.
industry.
I hear what you're saying, and I don't disagree. But at the time, arguably, the streak was bigger than the title.
Yes, it was.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. I want you to understand what I'm saying.
No, I hear you.
There have been years.
I hear you.
There have been years when, let's say, when Hogan wrestled fucking The Rock. That was a main event over the world champion, over the streak. Yeah. You know, Scott Hall, rest in peace, versus Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
That match was over the streak.
Yep.
So you're telling me that the WWE Championship when CM Punk was champion wasn't more important than the streak?
Oh.
It's a streak, man.
Oh.
But look at everything I just laid out for you. You know what? Me versus Shane, loser leaves fucking bodyslam.net would have been more important than the streak at that time.
But I'll tell you what. But if he wasn't WWE champion, he was still on the Indies, what would he be doing?
Not being the main event of WrestleMania, that's for sure.
Beans out of a can.
Yep.
Wow. Shout out to
He'd be in
Phil
Chicago,
Lindsay. Shout out to Righteous Reg. Posting baked beans in the house.
He'd be in Chicago printing T-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com.
Him and Coco Cabana.
Wrestling indie shows. Drinking Coca-Cola.
Wow. Okay, so look, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get off this subject because it's gonna be all over. I'm looking at my phone right now, looking at Twitter,
man,
and it's blowing up right now with this shit. So let's get into this. Let's get into this SmackDown, man. Look, the card was funny. We had Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns facing off. In a
did you say the card was funny?
It was funny. We had Ridge Holland versus Kofi Kingston. Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders versus Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, and Jinder Mahal.
Can we talk about that match first? Can we talk about that match
first? We're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about it. Then we had Naomi and Sasha Banks versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Team back.
But wait, there's more. Yeah.
Say it, team back. Team back.
Team back.
Team back.
Because there's only 2 and not 3.
Team back.
But wait, there's more. Apparently, there's not going to be a women's Royal Rumble at WrestleMania. It's just going to be for the tag team titles. Everyone, their fucking mom's going to be in it.
Pretty much. Hey, man, I was saying.
This happens every year.
Let's go find 2 random people and put them together and put them in a match.
Instead of having a women's Royal Rumble, it's cheaper to just have 8 chicks in the 4-way tag team match.
Yes. Man,
that sucks. Yes, you know Carmella and fucking Zelina are losing.
I hear now.
Actually, you know what? This increases their chance to win.
Yeah. Natalya winning.
Hey, look, we all know
Naomi's gonna pin Natalya.
Natalya's gonna get pinned by Naomi.
All the time. If you guys don't.
That's the streak. That's the streak, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll tell you right now. On my scorecard, who gets pinned? Natalya. Who gets the pin? Naomi.
But what happened? Hey. What happens if it gets reversed this time of Natty pinning Naomi?
Not a chance.
Then the Undertaker's going to come back and beat Brock Lesnar for the championship.
Drew McIntyre.
The reaction is to be like,
look. Natty will beat Naomi the day 3B reunites.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, man, that's honesty right there. Look, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this, I'm just being honest, man. Before we get into this, let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
want to get your hair cut? You go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
We're back. Look. All right, let's break this shit down. How should we start? Should we start the way the show started?
Sure, why not?
I mean, do we have like 45 minutes to talk about Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns?
You know what? Not really.
I mean,
let me just say something. Tonight, Roman Reigns showed me some real comedic range.
Mm-hmm.
He was really fucking funny. Especially when Paul Heyman's like, what are we going to do? And he's like, you going to close off the show and I'm getting the fuck out of here. and he bailed out the ring. Like, we really don't know what happened to Paul Heyman. We know that the Usos and Roman got into that truck. Paul, we don't know what the fuck happened to Paul.
Can we see another? I mean, are we looking at another swerve where Brock Lesnar might actually beat fucking Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman's help? I mean, look, here we go. The show started out, Roman Reigns is like, yo, him and the Bloodline hit the ring. They do a little self-congratulatory fucking recap because they beat Brock Lesnar down in Madison Square Garden, put themselves over what they did 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Paul Heyman says the Beast shook off the weather-related travel delay and was on his way. So the Usos and Roman were like, all right, deuces. we out. So that showed that they were scared. No one wants a pissed off WWE champion, right?
So we have Roman playing the chicken shit heel.
Mm-hmm. Which is great. Chicken shit heel with his two homeboys. So Lesnar comes back and,
Stone Cold Brock Lesnar.
This is a fucking professional wrestling trope, a WWE trope forever. I mean,
you know what? No, it's not a trope.
No. Listen, like Jim Ross said the other night,
it is a Stone Cold copy because Stone Cold is the only one he started this shit.
Yeah, but think about this though. Like Jim Ross said the other night, old Salty JR, he said, "Why is there so many goddamn chairs under the ring? Why is there always a forklift to toss over a fucking car 2 weeks before WrestleMania? Why?
Well, you know what? To me, it's like, why are these motherfuckers always driving heavy machinery? A backhoe, a cement truck, a beer truck,
a fucking Zamboni.
A Zamboni. I mean, So all of a sudden, Brock gets a personality and starts wearing a cowboy hat. And I don't know if I was the only person, but it sounded like he had a Southern accent, if you ask me. And
he is from South Dakota. I mean, he is from South Dakota. So
that's South Dakota. It's not fucking Texas.
Hey man,
y'all, how y'all doing?
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just out here driving a forklift trying to get after these Usos. I was like, what the fuck? What?
He was like, these motherfuckers in the Uso penitentiary.
Shane, you're on mute.
Oh, Shane.
So, we get Stone Cold Brock Lesnar driving a fucking forklift.
And we get Shane on mute.
From Herc Rentals, free advertising for Herc Rentals. And fucking flipping over dude. I would really love to see Vince McMahon's budget for destroying
right.
Because over the years, like like that's one of the things I like about Bruce Pritchard's podcast. So, hey, when you got that Corvette to fill with cement, where'd you get it from? We found this guy who was selling a Corvette. So, we bought it. We got it detailed. we brought it in. Yeah, we fucked it up. Like when you get a car and you throw paint on it.
You throw paint on it.
When you get someone's car and you bash in the windows, like how much money are you? I mean, I get it. You got to spend money to make money, but goddamn, dude. I mean, Geico should be like, please take our money right now.
Someone better call AA MCO. Call that Mako.
So actually, here's a funny thing. So when Brock flipped over the SUV with the forklift actually hit those pipes that were in the arena.
Yeah.
And those pipes actually transfer heating and cooling water for the cooling system. That's kind of like what my company does. And I was like, you about to fuck this place.
I finally unmute myself.
You about to have water poured all up over
the place.
Hey, I finally unmute myself.
Pipes recharge the chemistry. Yeah, it's going to cost you some real fucking money in a minute. Stone Cold Brock Lesnar, he went and destroyed a rental car or somebody's SUV. I don't know.
What do you think about that, Shane? Shane's all, I finally unmuted myself.
I'm guessing this was pre-tape.
Yeah, well, I mean, even though it was a pre-tape, it was still funny as hell.
Yeah.
But you kind of think about it like, this feud was like just so funny. The Roman is portraying himself as a coward now. He's fully aware of what's going to happen in Dallas.
Yeah, but earlier in the promo, he was like, "Oh man, I really wanted to smash him. I really wanted to beat his ass. Like, oh man, it's a shame that he's not here."
But what's so funny is, dude, Lesnar is finally becoming the top babyface in the company.
Yeah,
People been waiting 20 years, 2 decades for this.
Yeah,
man, I'm just saying. If I had to give this a letter grade, I would give it an A+ because it was funny.
It was. Funny. I mean, just all parts of it. The chicken shit heel.
Just Lesnar smiling as he's driving the forklift into the SUV.
And this isn't really refreshing Brock Lesnar to see over these past years.
This is a little bit of Attitude Era coming back.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Dude, Vince would kill for Attitude Era numbers.
He's trying to.
You sure? Because if the Attitude Era would come back, then people will be like moaning, complaining about blood.
So here's another thing that totally messed me up.
Shane, if it was Attitude Era ratings, Vince would be like,
"Yeah,
fuck the PTC. I don't
even care about Right to Censor right now."
He'd be like, "What's Batista doing? Bring him back."
No.
Right?
Where's Hurricane Helms? Let him come in here and roll somebody up real quick. I don't
stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Oh
man. So then we go to Shinsuke Nakamura and your boy
Freddie Mercury. No, it's Freddie Mercury. Damn it, he looks a lot like Freddie Mercury.
But I don't understand why like Los Lotharios are calling themselves Lethal Lotharios now.
Lethal Lotharios? Probably because of Los Guerreros, kind of.
So we know that at WrestleMania there's a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match.
The
Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. So this is why, like, you have the Usos in the ring earlier. Why didn't the Usos do anything during this match?
Because they left, they ran.
Yeah, they almost got murdered by Brock.
Why would you put them in a segment that had nothing to do with them when the match that had something to do with them was right after the segment?
Now they took off.
It's like,
yeah,
damn, I know I gotta fight Shane, but I'm gonna leave. And Julian, you gonna fight Shane tonight? And instead of me building a big WrestleMania match, I'm just gonna leave.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Storytelling, I swear to God.
Because the Usos wanted nothing to do with the kiss cam.
Nothing. Oh man.
Thank you very much, Shane. That's all your fault, by the way.
Good job, Shane. Good job.
But this was a funny, energetic tag team match, man. I mean, who would have thought that your boy Rick Boogs, the buff Freddie Mercury, will be so goddamn good.
The buff Freddie Mercury.
He needs to put something on besides that singlet, though, because I'm sorry. I don't
It's
need
like
to see a
Freddie
man
Mercury
lose.
if he can wrestle. It really is.
Man, I mean, it was a pretty good match. You can see Nakamura as the vet in this match, and he's really putting Boogs over. Boogs is an explosive powerhouse, though, dude. Like he is really fucking good. And I think this match with the Usos is going to be pretty good, but the Usos ain't going to lose to these guys. Shinsuke really pissed somebody off.
You know what's really funny though? I really see Los Lotharios in the position that Carlito's brothers should have been in.
Yeah.
And I don't. So yeah, the whole timeshare thing probably killed them.
What do they call themselves? Caribbean Cool or some shit like that.
Caribbean Cool.
Caribbean, yeah.
Caribbean Cool, yeah. Yeah. So like that. This here is what they were going for, but the whole timeshare bullshit killed it. And so these two are kind of making it work.
Don't forget about Los Matadores.
Well, yeah. But I'm gonna say the one thing that put this whole
match against 3MB in the wheel.
Oh my god, VLC. That was amazing. I don't give a shit what anyone say.
Okay, but the one thing about this whole match that really put everything over for me was Pat McAfee. Dude, he is so fucking over, bro. He puts Boogs over and Nakamura over on commentary better than anybody, dude.
That dude does a couple lines of coke, puts some method.
He does some. Have you ever watched his podcast?
Pops a blue chew and
welcome everybody.
Podcast? Dude,
before he goes on,
I watched his podcast today, right? It wasn't the one with Vince McMahon. I watched the one with him and with Brock Lesnar. Dude, that guy is like 200% pure energy, like right from the gate.
Dude, you burn calories watching his show.
I was sweating like, dude, damn, did I just work out like for 5 hours? Like,
yeah,
I was tired after watching it.
Yeah. That guy has got some fucking energy in him,
bro. Like, and he's young. He's young too. Show. He's like in his late 30s. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ. But then we get back to inside the Legacy Arena as we have a 6-man tag team match. Your boy Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders versus Jinder Mahal. Your boy Shanky, and Happy Corbin.
Hey, you know what? I want you to recognize that from last week when they went after Drew McIntyre, it kind of seemed to me like Jinder Mahal kind of like took a powder and like let everything else happen. And he was like, "Hey, Drew, I ain't got no part of this."
They're really best friends.
Yeah,
like they're legit best friends.
Like
I don't want to hurt you. Man, I really don't.
Yeah,
like when Drew didn't have a job, they were doing that. Remember when Drew first came back and they did that 24 episode? Jinder was him and Jinder just chilling in the garage, just hanging and banging.
Yes.
Get your mind out the gutter, bro. Do that Hogan interview. Hanging and banging. The past tense is hung and bung.
I knew you were thinking about. I knew you were going to bring that up.
Past tense of hanging and banging is hung and bung. That is the greatest shit ever. If I was an English teacher, every fucking year, hung and bung. What's the past tense of hang and bang? Fuck, I don't know. Hung and bung. You get an F.
F.
And this is why we get in trouble every fucking week, ladies and gentlemen. Cass, I'm sorry, man. This is why we're the bad guys at BodySlam.net. This is why we're the NWO at BodySlam.net.
Oh, man.
This is exactly why.
Hung and bung.
Oh my god. So yeah, we get to this 6-man tag team.
Oh my god, we need a 4-man stable of hung and bung and bang and hang.
Oh my god. This was a match that I'm pretty sure Shane liked. There was a lot of big meaty men slapping meat.
Big meaty men, that's for sure.
Wait, the interview was, I've been to the top of the mountain and the bottom of the seas, and I've been hanging and banging on the Titanic with my main squeeze Eve.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, brother?
Oh man.
Oh my god. I bet he won't be dropping the M-bombs anymore. That's for damn sure. Universally hated Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Drew has dominated this feud with Happy Corbin, man.
Seriously.
On
When is Happy
WrestleMania,
Corbin?
This is Super Drew. He's getting the fucking
the Scottish
Super Fiend
Warrior,
treatment.
man. It's like the Scottish Warrior is teaming with two Vikings,
the Scottish psychopath.
with
The
two
Scottish
Vikings,
psychopath.
and they got the victory over your boy Happy Corbin, Stanky, and Jinder Mahal.
So let's be clear. This is the first time that the Viking Raiders have made it to the ring on television.
Yeah.
We have a match.
In weeks.
Hey, they flew across the country. They flew across the world
That's
to go
to
bullshit.
not get put on a pay-per-view.
to
I'm
go
sorry,
to
Bullshit.
the ring
the premium
and
live
get,
event.
laid out and then go right back to the back.
Right back to the back.
Hey,
I'll be
guys,
pissed.
I want you to get dressed. Put on your
Put your
Viking
makeup.
gear.
Put
Put
your
on your paint.
Your
And
face
we're
be
going to
warm.
knock you out at ringside. We're not going to call it a no contest. We're not going to call it a DQ. We're just going to say you can't wrestle. And that's going to be it.
Oh man, I bet they
Thanks for
want to
coming to
rip,
Saudi Arabia.
I bet they want
Right.
to rip Vince's head off right
I know.
there.
We
then.
could have pre-taped this shit.
At home.
We could have made it a
Save me the
cinematic
17-hour
event.
flight
So,
into hostile territory. Wow. This match was really lackluster, man. I mean, here. Okay, so I'm going to make a prediction for WrestleMania right now. Happy Corbin is going over on fucking Drew. 'Cause
Wow.
This isn't 50-50 booking. This is like 95-5 booking, because 95% of this time, Drew McIntyre has been beating the shit out of this guy.
bro, nobody kicks out at the end of days.
Nobody.
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 And nobody kicks out the buckshot lariat either.
Hey,
Except for
You know what, though?
Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Hulk Hogan. He's the chosen one, brother.
He was already the chosen one when he
Bro,
first came to WWE.
Bro,
Like, come on.
look. He brings a knife to a gunfight, bro.
You know the funniest thing is? Before the match started, you see the look on Shanky's face?
Like, shit, here we go.
He's like, where are
like-
we? What's going on? What's going to happen? Who we fighting? What time is it?
Hey, didn't Shane say something about
Holy
Shanky
moly.
getting stabbed last week?
Yeah.
Shanky's
He
on
almost
his-
got stabbed, bro. You happy?
It's like this
Shake
was
it.
not that.
He almost got stabbed.
Almost. But they're gonna do a cinematic scene where Shaky does get stabbed, and they get.
That's
And-
fucked up. Oh my god.
Oh,
Look, man.
man.
So I just
Shanky's
feel
been
bad
in
for
the desert.
I just feel bad for Shanky, bro. Like he's involved in this shit.
He's been taking the claymores left and right. this
Right? I mean, he's
whole
getting knocked the
damn
fuck out
year.
all the time.
Man,
And then I miss Shaky is like, oh my god.
I bet he's like, where the fuck? He's like, I want to go hang out with Veer.
Right now, I miss Shaky has PTSD right now, where he sees Drew McIntyre.
He just walked
Oh,
past his boots.
I
and
can
gets
imagine.
scared.
I can imagine the backstage booking meeting. All right, when y'all got to take the Claymore,
No, I don't want it.
Jinder was like, "It ain't gonna be me."
No one says anything. They're like, you got to hit the Claymore. Everybody goes,
Shanky,
right.
Shaky.
Shanky's like,
Big Shank.
he's like, and I'm taking the heat too. God damn.
Okay,
Can I at least get the fucking hot tag before I get beat up?
Can I get the hot tag?
Can
Yeah,
I get a
sure, why
double
not?
down, please?
all
Yeah,
right.
sure, why not? But you're still getting.
So then we
claimed for it.
go backstage. Your boy Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn challenged Knoxville to an anything goes match at WrestleMania. So you know the gimmick's
Dude,
gonna make sure that 'cause you
I
know,
really
laughed-
want this shit to be over with.
anything
I
goes.
laughed so hard because it reminded me of the Saturday Night Live sketch
Yeah.
where little dude, what's his name? He played the devil, and he was like,
Oh, you're talking about Adam Sandler?
"No, not Adam Sandler.
We play little Nicky.
The guy who was he always played this liar, and he played the devil, and he was like he had a cartoon,
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Fuck it.
and he was like 5 minutes in the shed, anything goes. So
oh my god.
It's really funny. A couple weeks ago on the score sheet for WrestleMania, I put a category for jackass shit. Like it's some
Okay,
jackass
so
shit.
this is gonna be the major jackass shit because I can tell you right now, during this match, every fucking cast member of Jackass is gonna interfere.
Like we're gonna get a bull, we're gonna get a midget shot off a cannon.
Fucking Sami Zayn.
The giant hand.
Knoxville's gonna become the 24/7 champion for 2 minutes. Like some shit's gonna happen.
But somehow Darby Allin's gonna torpedo shot Sami Zayn.
Damn, he's gonna fly from AEW just for that spot.
We might get Beetlejuice. I mean, just everybody gonna show up.
Yep, wow. Everybody. Poor Sami. Hey, Sami, if you want to come on the show and explain your conspiracy theory, please.
Sami, you are more than welcome to join.
More than welcome to join.
Anytime.
Hey, don't you guys got Sami's phone number? I mean, everyone else on fucking Twitter had it.
Shit.
Phone number.
Hey, Shane, you got Sami's phone number?
Shit, no, I don't.
Go on Twitter.
It was written in the bathroom in San Antonio, Texas.
Go on Twitter and find it right now. Call him live on the air and be like, yo, we want to talk to you about that C-O-N-spiracy. You got to say it just like that. C-O-N-spiracy.
C-O-N-spiracy.
So, I mean, you can guarantee there's going to be some crazy high spots in this match. Johnny Knoxville is a fucking idiot. He would probably do something really stupid. Like get into a chop fest with everyone in the Royal Rumble, which was hella funny. Hella funny. Especially when he got chopped and he fell on his ass. I was like, yep, welcome to my business, bitch.
Here we go.
So while Shane is looking for that phone number, let's talk about this tag team match. Well, let's not talk about the tag team match. Let's talk about the next team added to this fucking tag team match.
So we had Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, which went to a no contest.
Yeah, no contest.
What was the official rule on this one?
I think it was a no contest.
This was a no contest because we had the new tag team of Natalya and Shayna Basler run out and interfere in the match and start beating up on all four competitors. And they declared that they wanted to go to WrestleMania and they wished to compete for the tag team belts. At which time that prompted Queen Zelina and the most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella, to come in the ring barefoot. And may I please make note that Queen Zelina was dressed in an all-white bodysuit, looking like a little bottle of milk. And they were, getting their stomps in, getting their beats in. And later on backstage, our general manager said, "Hey, I love what you did. Tell you what, we're going to put you in the WrestleMania tag team match and make it a fatal four-way. So we are going to have a fatal four-way tag team match for the women's tag team championship belts."
Fourth time in a row.
I don't understand. Like,
let's
talk about this.
Last time it was a qualifier match, wasn't it?
Yes. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about some really good stuff that happened in this match. We had a brief exchange between fucking Sasha Banks and Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
bro, that's match of the year candidate right there. Let those two fight. Let those two fight.
Fight it out.
Fans have been begging for this for a long time. Yeah. Like, let's let go. Let them do it.
Have they?
Liv Morgan has been hanging with Sasha Banks. She's like getting better. She's getting better. I mean, This is from a chick crying and begging for a shot at Becky Lynch earlier this year.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Now she's starting to shine a little bit. I like that. But let's talk about Natalya and Shayna Basler.
Random.
So Shayna Basler was more like her old self.
Yes. And she trains a little bit at the Heart Dungeon.
Shows up as a killer, man. She's got her best.
That is her new attitude. Have you guys followed Natalya on Instagram?
No.
Y'all need to go find Natty and her sister on Instagram. They're the fucking goofiest people. It's so fucking goofy, but it's funny. You guys need to go look at it. But yeah, with this whole, and can I just give a shout out real quick to Sonya Deville? Why she looks so good in her fucking suit? That girl can dress, bro.
Oh yeah, always.
Mhm.
Always.
Bro, her suit game is on point. Her
suit
suit game
always
is almost as good as my shoe
I mean,
game. Just saying.
her suit game is on point more than Veer's.
Oh no, I don't know about that. I don't know. Veer's a handsome motherfucker. He got a dress, chilling at IKEA. And it's
Oh, you
fucking.
know it goes Veer and Seth and Sonya.
Veer's beard game is real tight.
Yeah.
Bro.
Real
He's
tight.
a former professional baseball player.
Yeah.
The dude just chilling in IKEA, like, yo, what's
And
up? I'm over
IKEA,
here.
same with Sami Zayn.
He's like,
you
fuck.
know?
He's like, fuck Raw. I've been coming to IKEA.
And Sami Zayn is like the Fury. Yeah, I know.
He's like, I'm over here
Johnny
getting these
Knoxville.
meatballs at IKEA.
Ain't nothing like horse meat, baby.
Oh, wow,
Horse
gross.
meat.
Don't ruin IKEA for me, goddamn it. Why? Hey, so let me tell you something. So I was talking to somebody, and I was telling that person how gross it was that they ate deer. So my neighbor comes over to my house. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, my husband, he got this, he's a butcher. He got this really great steak. Do you guys want some of the steak? And I was like, sure.
Why not?
Like, yeah, he's a fucking butcher. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So he gets me this thick ass steaks, right? They're wrapped up in a little butcher paperwork, little paper. So me and my daughter were just chilling one day, and she's like, Dad, what are you making for dinner? I'm like, I don't know, fuck. Grab some of those steaks out of the freezer. So she grabs one, she pulls it out. And you know how you get ready to open up something, but you look at the label?
Yep.
That shit said elk meat. I was like,
yeah.
Trash. I will not eat Bambi's fucking mom. No. You can go fuck yourself. I'm not eating Bambi's mom. Just saying. So yeah, fuck all that. So then we go. Look, Carmella and Zelina, they're gonna lose this fucking championship. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that Sasha Banks and Naomi are gonna win the titles.
And we all know that Naomi's gonna pin Natalya.
Yeah.
Yes, with the rear end.
Again.
With the rear view or the fucking side mirror or whatever the fuck she calls it. She should call it the feel the glow. The glow up. Who knows?
T-Boss.
So we get this cool moment with Pat McAfee. I gotta say a couple things about Pat McAfee. First and foremost, he's fucking awesome.
Had a really good match with Adam Cole.
The guy must snort like a fucking pound of cocaine every fucking show because he is super hyped up. He must take the blue chews and crush them up and snort the blue chews.
Oh, you didn't know? Pat McAfee always texted me to borrow my blue chew. And I just
he must take the blue chew and rail it with the Red Bull or some shit. I don't know.
He is always on 12, 15.
When everyone else is on 7.
110%.
He's like, you on 7? I'm on fucking 15. I'm sparked up. So I guess he goes after a backstage meeting with Miss McMahon. Pat McAfee makes his way to the ring. He says, "Man, I recall watching professional wrestling for the first time. I knew it would be a lifelong dream to be involved in the business." Right. So Austin Theory, being the asshole he is, interrupted him and egged on the guy who used to be a kicker for the Indianapolis Colts. Because that's where McAfee played football.
Austin Theory is my real son.
So, basically, McAfee had to come out and say he was sorry. But some of the cool shit that he said was like, "I'm sorry for beating your ass last week."
Sorry, you're a punk bitch.
I'm sorry, you're a punk bitch.
Sorry that you're a dumpster fire.
But the funny thing that he kept doing was he was taking shots at USA Network.
He really was. He was putting Fox Network over, man.
Dude, this made Raw versus SmackDown like fucking the rivalry live again, bro.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee did that shit. And just think, this guy wasn't even in wrestling 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This guy is the hottest fucking thing on SmackDown right now, other than Roman Reigns.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Called USA a no-name network.
No name network. Wow.
That's how you put Fox over right there.
Yeah, he sure fuck did. Them Fox execs were like, "Yep, that's why we're paying the big bucks."
That's our boy. That's our boy.
Maybe we should bring the Fox robot out next week. I think we need to have the Fox robot show up next week.
Oh my God, yes.
No, Shane, I was being sarcastic.
No, yes.
I was almost being as sarcastic as Kofi Kingston versus Rich Holland tonight.
You mean JBL lookalike? Yeah.
He did, dude. He looked like JBL. It's like JBL and Butch, because they can't call him Pete Dunne no more. It was like JBL and Butch had a baby.
No, it's always be done. Always be done.
Dude, why the fudge does Butch look like fucking Hornswoggle? When he's in there with fucking Sheamus and Ridge Holland, fucking trying to run into the ring to cause the interference. He looks like this kid trying to run into the ring. And I was like, damn.
Look, I'm gonna date myself real quick. I'm about to let y'all know how old I am, because I'm pretty sure only Julian will understand this reference.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to date yourself. I'm like, what?
Anyway, remember a movie called Bugsy Malone?
Yeah, yes.
Didn't he look like one of those gangsters?
Yeah, straight. Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God! When I saw that shit, that movie popped in my head.
Yeah,
I was like,
absolutely.
wow. And then I thought to myself, God damn, I'm old.
So you want to be a boxer? You want to be the champ?
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I felt so bad for him.
I felt so bad for him.
I was like,
I'm sorry.
Who did he upset? Like,
He was
I always
fine.
think when a guy comes
why
up,
did WWE continue to do this? Like, why?
We're gonna
when a
call
guy
you
comes up from
Butch.
NXT, I think that he just like he must have pissed off Vince or something. Vince was like, "Oh, you think you're having fun down there, pal? Bring your ass up here with the big boys and don't do shit."
Yeah, bruiserweight, huh? You like doing this shit right here?
I call you a bitch, but I can't, so I'm gonna call you Butch. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, like, that's
Oh,
how
my
it went.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
call
like
you
that's
Butch
how it
like you're a
went,
lesbian.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Those are
857.
Julian-
God damn it.
those are Julian's comments. His comments alone. They do not reflect those of Roundtable Pros and
You see
Podcast
his sweater
or
right there?
BodySlam.net. And it's not even 9 o'clock yet. We got 3
Nope.
minutes. God
Damn
damn
it.
it. Put a
3
dollar in the
minutes
swear jar.
left.
Dollar in the swear
Yes.
jar. All right. So
Hey,
the biggest
hey.
takeaway of this,
do you guys want to say everything's phone number?
The biggest takeaway from this is
the
if you're
biggest
coming
takeaway from this
NXT,
is that the character work
You're
of Pete
fucked.
Dunne's Butch. Sheamus had to restrain him twice.
He was like,
because
He's
he
like a
looked like a
little
little
pitbull.
angry leprechaun.
this is what he was doing. Let me at him.
I mean,
Let me
it's
at him.
almost,
I'll splat him.
I'll splat him. It's almost as funny as Paul Heyman wanting to run into the crowd every house show.
Remember
Hey,
that big bulldog? And then they have the little dog that was like, "Let me at him. Let me at him. I'll
Let
show
me
him.
at him.
I'll show him, Butch. Yeah.
His
I'll
name was
show him,
Butch.
yeah.
The bulldog's name was Butch.
Yeah.
Get a little cigar in his mouth and shit and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
and Vince was like, I watched this cartoon back in the day, and this bulldog
Oh
was
my
named
God,
Butch.
that's probably what the fuck it was, dude.
And
And
that's all I'm
can
gonna
we
call ya.
can we just talk about Charlotte Flair's outfit? What the fuck is wrong with her?
Dude,
Is she trying to out Becky?
Yeah.
every Friday when she comes out, I'm like, I don't know if
Yeah.
she's trying to be. I don't know if she wants to be an ice skater. I don't know if she wants to be like, at Fashion Week. I don't know if she's trying to be. I don't know what she's going for out here.
I'm not trying to shame her or anything like that, but she's way too tall to be wearing one-piece bodysuits.
Yeah.
Again, we're not trying to
With
shame her. We're
heels.
just saying
With heels.
She
That's what I
doesn't
said.
have the shape for wearing a one-piece bodysuit.
respectfully, as we
It's,
just
it's
say.
not. It's not even the fact that she doesn't have the shape. It's that she's like 6'2"
And shaped like her dad.
and shape. Yes,
Woo!
and she's wearing this fucking. And she looks like a. She looks like a Teletubby. Remember those two bananas? Remember the two? No. You got okay. So you know. You
All
got,
right, where's the
Shane
mute
doesn't
button?
know. Shane doesn't know. But Julian, you have kids. Remember bananas in pajamas? Doesn't she look like one of those fucking giant bananas? Like when I see her come to the ring, I'm all bananas in pajamas.
All right, where is the mute button to mute Babylon?
It's 9 o'clock. Goddamn it! It is now 9 o'clock. It is
Dude.
now the adult.
The first
hour.
time
Welcome,
ever that Babel has been doing it. I'm
welcome
not
to the
in
Roundtable
control of
Pro
that.
Wrestling Podcast After Dark,
Shush.
ladies and gentlemen.
Mm.
She's
gonna-
shaped
I'm
like
gonna mute
those,
myself.
like those things you see in
First
front
time
of the,
ever, ladies and
in
gentlemen.
front of the oil
Babel
change places with the air blowing through them that are doing like this. And I'm just like, Charlotte, why?
Why?
I just don't get it.
Why?
I just don't get it.
Like
Don't
when you
get
have a
it.
robe on, it's fine because you could shape a robe to look how you want it to look. But when she wears the one pieces, it's like, it's not your style.
Hey guys.
Hey, but how does she end the show? With the power bomb through the fucking table.
That looks very bad and very painful and hurtful.
So much like last week,
Stiff. Very stiff.
they're trying to recreate what happened when they had the first encounter. And the first encounter was very natural. Everything
Organic.
looked really good.
Yep.
Like when Ronda was in the back of the cop car and Charlotte gave her the big boot, that shit was fucking beautiful.
Remember she kicked the fucking window out of the car and everything? It was crazy.
It looked natural. It looked great. It looked unrehearsed. It looked just, it came off just cinematically, just fantastic. Now it's just, let's do it again. Let's try it again. Let's do it again. Okay, over. Okay, take 327. Take 328. Okay, now give her the suplex on the car.
Her back must be hurting.
Try it again.
Well, you gotta remember, this is the WWE's classic example of what to do every fucking show.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? We did this back in 2005. Let's do this shit again.
Man,
The fans won't remember, and if they do remember, they're stupid. Remember, they're stupid. Like that's Vince McMahon's whole thing. Like let's keep rehashing it over and over again. It's like when you work a guy, and like when you're working a match, and the guy fucks up a spot, then he goes back to the spot again.
Yep.
Fucks up again, and then goes back to the same spot again. Dude, it's like Groundhog's Day when it comes to WrestleMania. Like the road to WrestleMania is Groundhog's Day every week.
Let's have Ronda drive a Corvette to the stadium, and then we're gonna have Charlotte back up a cement truck and pour cement into her Corvette. It'll be great.
You want to realize about
did that.
This road to WrestleMania is that there's very less pointing of the sign.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Like they don't point at the sign anymore. They just go like that. Just a nod.
Well, Natty pointed the sign because she doesn't get to point at the sign very often.
Wait, she does it. What are you talking about? She points to the sign every year. I mean, for the Battle Royal.
For the Battle Royal.
The pre-show. She's all about that life. Anyway.
Yeah, pre-show life.
So, I mean, we're here. We're at the end of this traumatic Friday night.
Do you guys want Sami Zayn's phone number?
Are you going to call him live?
I think Julia should call him.
I said you should call him. Put him on speaker.
Call him.
Shane Husky's going to call. Shane's about to call the man himself, Sami Zayn. Hey, Shane, call him and ask him, does he know what happened to El Generico? Just be like, excuse me, I need to know, where the fuck is El Generico?
Let's call Lucy. Disconnected.
Damn it.
He changed his phone number. Very smart.
Oh, man.
I knew it was all fraud. Darn it.
That's funny. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Sammy, we were going to have you to be on the podcast. We wanted you to explain the conspiracy theory. CON Spears. Come on, we're on your side, Sammy. Just come on the show. It's okay. Have your people talk to our people, and we could arrange something, you know? Yeah.
So, seeing as how Rampage got bumped in favor of March Madness, on March 17th on TNA Impact, we got a replay of Sacrifice 2011. And guess what the first match of the night was?
What was it?
It was Mexican America versus Inc. Inc.
Huh.
And Mexican America was Anaquina and Hernandez with Rosita and Sarita, who defeated Jesse Neal and Shannon Moore. Only reason I bring that up is because Rosita is who? Queen Zelina.
Oh, wow. That's actually shocking.
Yes.
I think Baba left because his camera froze.
Did he turn off his camera?
Yeah,
On purpose?
he's like no longer here.
And one half of Inc. Inc., who were sporting mohawks at the time, was Shannon Moore, who was 1/3 of 3 count.
Oh.
1, 2, 3 count.
Yeah, except for now he had tattoos and he had a mohawk.
I wonder if that was the 3MB's
no,
inspiration.
not a chance. The next match was where Brian Kendrick defeated Robbie E, who had a short run at NXT. In the third match, we had Mickie James defeating Madison Rayne, and Mickie James at the time was the TNA Impact's Knockout Champion.
Like she was previously.
Yeah. In the next match, we had Kazarian defeating Max Buck.
Max Buck.
Max Buck being one half of the Young Bucks.
Young Buck.
What the buck are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Max Buck. That's what Wikipedia says. But
Yeah.
Max Buck is not one half of the Young Bucks. And I just thought it was really funny when it came up. I was like, Max Buck. That's not what it is.
I get what you did there.
In the next match, we had Crimson pinning Abyss. Abyss, who is now
Joseph Parks.
Joseph Parks, who works for WWE.
Funny.
Who is in talent relations, he's one of the producers.
Want to say yes?
In the next match, we had Beer Money, James Storm and Robert Roode defeating Immortal, Chris Harris and Matt Hardy.
Immortal.
So, Robert Roode, who is now teaming with
Mr. Ziggles.
Mr. Ziggles. I guess they're in NXT Raw. Well, yeah, NXT/Raw right now. And Matt Hardy, who's now back in AEW with his brother, Jeff Hardy.
Delete.
In the next match, we had in a no DQ match, Tommy Dreamer defeated AJ Styles.
Wow.
Okay, so we can't say that name on the podcast right now.
Because of the whole
I'll be on a plane. I don't want to be from hell.
So should we just call it Mr. Extreme?
Yeah.
Mr. Extreme defeated AJ Styles. In the next match, we had Chyna and Kurt Angle defeat Jeff and Karen Jarrett.
Oh my god.
And then finally, in the last match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, we had Sting, who was the champion, defeat Kurt Angle.
That was one of my first favorite
I'm
matches
sorry.
at that point.
The Icon Sting defeated Rob Van Dam. Did I say Kurt Angle? No, Rob Van Dam. Mr.
Can you
Monkey,
imagine Rob Van Dam teaming with Riddle?
Yes, I can.
that would be
Hilarious.
Just two blunted ass dudes, just like
Along with Randy Orton and along with MSK.
yeah. And on commentary, we had Mike Tenay and Taz.
Taz.
Yes.
That's what happened.
What a show!
Yeah.
What
Oh
a
man.
show. What a show!
Was it?
Kate Hensler. I'm sorry, Kate Elizabeth. Shout out to her. She's sending me some tweets right now. So all in all, today's been a very weird day.
Yeah.
I do have to say, I'm a loyal stockholder in the Green Bay Packers Association. I'm very upset.
Oh.
I'm very, very upset. Like I was so mad that I literally just sat in my car for like 3 minutes and cursed so much.
Man.
Because Devontae Adams is now a goddamn Raider. The Packers traded him.
Oh.
I'm so fucking mad.
Oh.
The one wide receiver that we had that was smoking everybody. Like it was like smoking everybody like a Randy Orton, Matt Riddle fucking hangout. Like it was just he had all the smoke.
All
He
of
sent him to
it.
the fucking Raiders.
Welcome to my world.
I feel like 3B should.
Oh, you poor football fan that feels so bad.
I'm so sad. So Shane, before we go, I want to ask you something real quick.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I would like to do a show where
Yeah.
Shane, we come on here and Shane takes his WWE 2K22
Yes. Very good. Very fun.
and does a simulation of night 1 of WrestleMania.
Night one. Just night one.
Very good.
Just night
Very fun.
Very night one. Okay. Yeah.
It's very nice, very evil.
All right. Yeah. We can do that. Definitely.
So why don't we do that one night this week? Well,
Okay.
it's already Friday, so
Until we get the full finalize of the card, then yeah.
I mean, I think we have the full card for WrestleMania.
I think we
don't
do.
All right. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Or we can do. You know what? Let's do this. How about we set it up to where we can have the women's tag team title match, the women's Raw and women's SmackDown championship matches. You
Okay.
can simulate those.
Yeah. Tag matches are good.
Hey, women's
Is it
wrestling,
gonna-
baby.
Is Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey going to be more exciting on WWE 2K?
Well, I'm gonna have
I
to
will-
find the Ronda. I'm gonna have to find the Ronda Rousey because she is DLC, but that's not coming out till later in the year for her as DLC.
You want to know
No,
why?
'Cause-
She might not be here later in the year.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I want to. Before I go, I want to allude to a tweet
A tweet.
that your boy Ali put out.
Ali
Mustafa Ali, or Mustafa Ali, as most people call him.
Mustafa.
Is he parking cars at Mania?
Fuck, dude, something. I mean, god damn, let him fight gender. I mean, something.
In the main event. Come on,
man,
dude.
He's gonna He's gonna fight Omos.
Oh, man. That'll be the biggest FU to Ali from Vince right there. And that will be very sad.
Roar!
Pretty eyes.
That just
Dude,
totally ruined my day.
if they had Omos and Ali be the WWE's jungle
Jurassic
jungle
Express.
boy and Luchasaurus.
So Mustafa Ali posted
Fucking
this.
Saudi Express.
He posted this on Twitter. He said, "A humble and fair warning. As soon as this all gets sorted, I'm going to absolutely body all of your favorites."
No.
Yes.
He sounds very serious.
So going back to something we spoke about earlier today. If I was Ali, bro, I'd be like, fuck it.
Just be like Jeff
I'm a
Hardy.
Jeff Hardy this shit. And
Yeah.
just walk the fuck out.
What?
He's gonna have a match, leave through the crowd, take a drug test, be like, fucking him out.
Fucking.
I mean, bro,
Okay.
But then WWE is gonna invoke the Jeff
Look at
Hardy
this cat.
clause.
look at this cat. Can you say superstar somewhere else?
Yeah.
Free Ali. Let that dude go. God damn, let him go, man.
Like,
Can you imagine some of the Can you imagine some of the matches he'd have in AEW? Or some of the matches he'd have in
Why?
Impact right now?
Or New
But
Japan.
why? Why let him go? Why let this guy go if he can? If he's gonna give somebody?
Why let him go?
ratings?
Look at this spot right here. Look at this spot. I got to turn the sound down so we don't get hit for the trademark. But watch this shit, man. Look at this.
Whoop. Man, he's put a whole bunch of aggression in that one.
Yeah, why let him go?
Yeah.
Why let him go someplace else and drive?
Can you say Jiffy Pop? Can you say Jiffy? Because that was smooth as peanut butter right there. Can't we just
really
get an
was.
amen?
Why let him go bring ratings to somebody else?
Because you ain't letting him bring ratings to you. You got him sitting at his gym at home working out.
This is a business. You're not trying to help someone else make ratings.
I mean, tell that to the 243 motherfuckers that got released over the last 2 years.
We just got finished talking about how vindictive and petty Vince McMahon is.
Mm-hmm.
So why in the hell would he let him go to help somebody else make ratings?
I'm just saying, man. Let Ali look. Free Ali. God damn it. Hashtag free Ali.
Hashtag free Ali.
Free Mandela. Free Ali.
What are you
Shit.
what are you so afraid of and what he'll say, Vince? Just
Hey, let me tell you something, Shane. There's a lot of people afraid of what someone's gonna say.
Correct.
Yeah.
They break their silence.
Correct.
When someone knows where all the bodies are buried, and when someone knows everyone's
Ali
dirt.
probably knows some serious shit that he wasn't supposed to hear.
When people's dirt, when someone knows a lot of the dirt, but hasn't said anything online because they're being professional.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when that person finally opens up and just lets the floodgates go? Marriages are going to end. Careers other than wrestling, I'm talking about personal careers, are going to end.
Wow.
Like that proverbial shit hitting the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are afraid of that. Trust me. People are afraid. Trust me.
Afraid.
Just saying.
And
just remember this: don't throw rocks at glass houses.
That's right.
Don't spit in the wind. Don't tug on Superman's cape, and don't fuck with bad blood. Just saying. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Julian,
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end this podcast. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do something that we don't normally do here. We're gonna let Shane hype his Twitch channel, which we've actually been streaming on tonight. Shane,
yeah, we have.
Let the kids know where you're at.
Well,
Where you at,
I'm at Husky_518, and really soon I'm going to be making a trailer release date for my up-and-coming Creative Wrestler show that I've been working on. People inspire me to do it, like some e-feds out there, like Gender Movement. Yes, Julian, and it's called Gender Movement. You should really check that out. And Forever Movement, they're the ones that inspired me to do so, and I'm finally glad to pull the plug on that.
Oh shit! Maybe you can get streaming on BioSlam.net. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
All right,
but seriously, check out Gender Movement. It's definitely what you think it is.
Nice, Julian. Let people know what's up.
3 times a week. You don't want to be on YouTube. You don't want to be on the podcast. You don't want to be on Spotify, YouTube, Google. And you're in the Portland, Oregon area, and you like TV. You have a cable.
You do?
You got the cable coming in your house and hooked into your
still.
Yeah, still
like streaming.
Like you got a landline and everything else.
Wow, landline? That's still a thing.
TV. You have terrestrial television.
Oh,
wow.
3 times a week you can catch us. Mondays at 10 p.m. on Channel 22 Xfinity TV and Channel 8002 with CenturyLink TV. Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Channel 23 Xfinity TV and Channel 8003 CenturyLink TV. Or better yet, on Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Channel 11 Xfinity TV and CenturyLink TV, and you just might catch a little bit of BCW worldwide.
That's where you're not. Well, you won't be catching that shit. You won't be catching that shit on these channels anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk about that another time.
Wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
You can go to bodyslam.net for all your wrestling needs, wrestling news, scoops, all that cool shit. So go there. It's real simple, ladies and gentlemen. You can go to www.bodyslam.net. That is www.bodyslam.net. That's the link right there. If you like the shirts, hats, beanies, everything we kick it in, sometimes you can always go to 503originals.com. That is www.503originals.com.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we got a lot of shit to talk about. Yeah, man. If you're driving around your car, you don't want me watching this shit on TV, but you want to listen to it, you can always go to Google Podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, and all other major podcast platforms. Not popcorn. I don't even like popcorn. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? It's already after 9 o'clock. It's 9:21. Let's go feed the ducks.
Oh man.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So check this out. If you want to go ahead and you want to support this channel, if you like the wide variety of professional wrestling and MMA content,
Rain.
you want to make it rain. You want to go ahead and throw some cheese, some cheddar, some simoleons, that sweet corn.
Oh man, Tony Khan.
All you gotta do is go to www.slamchats.com.
PayPal, Venmo,
Cash Apps, and
Zelle. You can go to www.slamchats.com. Yeah.
Drop some appreciation. Some coin. Leave some tips.
You appreciate us. We appreciate you. And we
Send me
enjoy
some
being here. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Put the tip in.
And with that being said, that was extreme. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, for the mixologist himself, Kim Uncle Julian, for the man in the chair, Shane Husky, this has been your boy, The Franchise. See you guys on Monday.